Manipur's confirmed COVID-19 cases crossed 10,000 mark with 260 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 64. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee asked if Oinam Lukhoi and Okram Henry were the most qualified candidates for state cabinet ministers. Thangmaiban MLA Kumukchum Joy Kishan appeals to cancel by-election in Manipur and focus on saving lives from coronavirus infection. And India's confirmed COVID-19 cases crossed 59 lakh with over 85,000 new cases in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands above 82%. Kurumjari, good evening. You are watching Saturday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari with you. In the next 30 minutes, I'll be taking you through the day's latest updates from across the state and the world. First up, Manipur reported 260 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and one death in the last 24 hours. Coronavirus infected 57-year-old woman from Imphal East district has passed away at RIMS. With this, death toll has reached 64. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 10,051, of which 2,306 are active cases. 79 people were discharged in the past 24 hours and recovered cases have reached 7,670. The state's recovery rate stands at 76.42%. Out of the newly infected persons, 240 are from general population and 20 are personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Newly infected persons are from the general population are 120 from Imphal West, 36 from Imphal East, 21 from Thoubal, 20 from Churachandpur, 16 from Ukhrul, 11 from None, 6 from Jidibam, 3 from Bishnupur, 2 each from Kamjong, Tamenglong and Senapati districts, and 1 from Kokching district. 8 out of the general population, 3 from Thoubal, 4 from Ukhrul and 1 from Imphal East district are returnees from other states, while the rest 232 are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC has asked Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren on what professional expertise were Oinam Lukhoi and Okram Henry appointed as cabinet ministers. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan in Imphal today, MPCC Vice President Dr. K. Rajkumari said there is provision for a person who is not an MLA to become a minister. However, there should be certain credibility of the candidates. He asked the BJP government if O. Lukhoi and O. Henry were the most qualified candidates to become ministers. Dr. K. Rajkumari said the BJP-led state government is the most unstable government in Manipur in the past 20 years. He also said recent reshuffling of state cabinet ministers lacks district-wise professional representation. The MPCC Vice President accused the BJP government of subjugating women's section by removing the lone woman minister from the state cabinet. He also criticized the government of missing out on minority representation in the Council of Ministers. He called the government anti-minority and anti-women.
Sri O. Lukhoi gi magi professional excellence karino magi expertise kari lege Sri O. Henry gi professional excellence karino expert tisi prajamyam na hangi bani ko MLA oidaba MP amana mantri oide yade haibadi leite constitution madugi ating batamde exceptional quality leiba adugu mamioi singda masugmo phamje thindu e XMLA amadi huji akoi pending case leiriba misang amasu oye Minister oina wasa aba Sri O. Lukhoi gi ngarang na han ge koi social media da viral chatpa mayamna loin thengnabiram mana ngangiba saiba masi it's so unbecoming of an honorable minister to utter such statements why makti chap manada ba yai ko aina akoigi minister oirabanina aigi kendragi tongan ba department da thabak yaugiba singdo hapa yaba hapani tauba yaba taurani haiji what is the underlying meaning or honorable chief minister na hairiba akoigi corruption leitaba madugumba akoigi employment gi recruitment gi da taugani haibse mamang da taugriba singse masisu these are questionable.
Congress MLA of Thangmaiban Assembly constituency Kumukchum Joykishan has appealed to cancel the upcoming by-election in the wake of community transmission of COVID-19 in the state. He urged relevant authorities to save lives from coronavirus infection and to conduct the election only after the pandemic has been contained. Speaking to media at Kuyathong Community Hall today, MLA Joykishan said elections are of utmost importance in a democratic country. However, the forthcoming by-election amid the pandemic will undermine the true essence of democracy as it will be against the public's interest. He urged those concerned to refrain from carrying out any election campaigns or rallies, public gatherings or election-related fees in case the Election Commission of India (ECI) decides to hold the election. The MLA also urged the civil society organizations, student bodies and Maira Paibi groups to take major responsibilities in ensuring a peaceful and fair election. MLA Joykishan demanded the state government to convene a special assembly session at the earliest to discuss on the upcoming by-election.
For the community transmission, Santo A and I behind me. Madam, the source Kanga with the Nava, right in his Kanga. She films data, gain recurrence data, vote or Akanakana, Chingon. Music election announced Torokriga, Madam Stada, me group Punhong. Must say the election HD, my candidate, my party sponsored or the candidate, ma'am, Kana of Anavada. I have Palan never to know. Madame, Madame, the Karade social no going after. Karade SOP no after. Madu go and Hanmon. Manipur Miams and the country. COVID free state fast up Manipur or it is locked over the Masjid of Hatagis. Political party could do Makana to visit. Pull up Pujanaraga, Masila Vista. Election the law for the Aisha party, Tatrokan, Aishumakan, when I could in Lorokan, Nangakan, Arabia Pushik, Yorkan, my daughter, my Miams in the young Rakanebo. Other my photo comes like a show is thing like Maracanebo. Other the SOP, not Ragapo lady bar, and no ma'am. Valuable action. Can't away this is a number. A day in the Canada, a Gilly bar, Corona, Sandoisica, by election, Canada, by election, you took one of the
NPP Secretary Kurajam Lokan has mocked Minister Oinam Lukhoi as someone who builds castle on airs. Speaking to media, Kurajam Lokan, who is the intending candidate for the upcoming by-election from Wangoi constituency, said ex-Wangoi MLA Oinam Lukhoi won the last election on Congress ticket but joined the BJP for personal gains. He accused him of fooling the people of Wangoi constituency by bargaining with the BJP to give him a ministerial post even for 1.5 months since it became clear that he has no chance of winning the upcoming election. Kurajam Lokan asserted that jobs recruitment amid the economic downfall owing to coronavirus pandemic is out of question. He demanded to know why the chief minister of the BJP-led state government, which has proclaimed to uproot corruption, kept silent when new minister O Lukhoi recently declared that he is going to recruit as many people as possible from Wangoi constituency to various departments. Kurajam Lokan also condemned O Lukhoi's remarks that exit of NPP ministers from the coalition state government is most welcome as it will create some space.
Lamdam sida koi thabak hap ta hap kani adaki miyam na nam thak tong na aina atap tong ma pang tong tong ni sarkar pai ba law maker ro bi sing sina praja miyam de tong ni puning mai kai da pu ni hai tha ma khai khaki mantri ro sina kai ha ta tha ma khai man tung ga di bot theng na do ro ni na madu laibamta tare adu pot thengnabasi wagani khangmadagi laiba sarkar se manthida pidebe ade pisalakune abisi akhoi lamdamdu laiba praja sing loi khangne hallamangi mantri dolan sanana am khale madhagi part 2 gi type ta akhoi praja sing si de ta ai thau pa da hapaden hapagdam ni khane ta haibudo ai de praja miyam singina akhoi kari khalamani masagi oijaba kitang phangnabo hona praja gi oijaba chatpana tiyako.
BJP workers have referred a delegation charged by Hairo Kendra Youth Congress Committee about some BJP workers assaulting the committee members recently. Speaking to media at Hairok Market today, BJP worker K. Nimai said BJP Hairok Mandal held a meeting on Wednesday evening for MLA T.H. Radhesham at Hairok Thokchom Laikai. He said after the meeting, BJP workers on their way home came across a team led by self-styled president of Hairo Kendra Youth Congress Committee, Maibam Tomthin, bursting crackers and hurling abuses to BJP supporters on the street. Kenimai claimed that the BJP workers urged them to stop the scene, but the Youth Congress workers tried to assault them instead. He added that the team of Hairok police station arrived on time and contained the situation, so there was no question of any untoward incident.
Simaina hablak pasi koi yamna pien double aduna hai ba thodosi matam chana police koi Hairok police station laga aduna moina yengchindana khana chaina bam ta thoki bulai te aduna mokhoina hai ba pochi koi Hairok ki BJP worker singbu lana honna ba mokhoina hoina bane khana chaina ba thoki bulai te khut thana gi yaugde aduma hoina pre.
Centre has approved a scheme worth around 15,000 crore rupees under Animal Husbandry Infrastructure Development Fund (AHIDF) to facilitate those working in dairy, meat processing and animal feed processing units. Speaking to media at Sanjantong today, Director of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department, Dr. H. Chauba, urged dairy farmers and those in processing units to take benefits of the scheme. He said that the scheme initiated by Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy Department, Government of India under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Atma Nirbhar Bharat Abhiyan will provide loans to dairy farmers, entrepreneurs, private companies, MSME, farmer producer organizations and Section 8 companies to facilitate dairy processing, value addition and infrastructure development activities. Dr. H. Chauba maintained that NABARD will manage the fund and veterinary department will be the facilitator of the scheme. He also said that the joint director level officer will be appointed as a nodal officer to take responsibilities of the scheme.
Government of India 15,000 crores ki kanoina yamak tawdna thamiba masigi senfam se khoi state ki farmers ki economy da ready state ki economy da hengana nabagi Manipur ki ni hayar coaching ko ya sing oiro tam oiro dairy ga mari lena ba thok tawbiri ba company sing sangom buthokpiri ba ready sangom loibiri ba society sing farmer club sing khoi ga tanaraga tawya ba masigi khudong sa ba se khoi lomin hosi.
Assam Health and Education Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma has met with representatives of Manipuri Language Protection Coordination Committee regarding demand to enlist Manipuri as an associate official language of Assam. The meeting was held at Silchar Circuit House in Assam. Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma has assured to take necessary measures to permit Manipuris as optional subject in civil service examinations conducted by Assam Public Service Commission. A team led by President of All Juribam Road Transport Driver Union M. Tom Babu today inspected the condition of National Highway number 31 running from Juribam to Barak. Speaking on the sidelines, M. Tom Babu said many goods trucks are being stranded along the highway, being unable to cross the Barak Bridge, which is in a deplorable condition. He said BIPL in charge had told them that repair of the bridge may take up to 1 week. He urged the Chief Minister and authorities concerned to take stock of the situation at the earliest. Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur notifies those institutions who have not submitted original certificate fees for class 11 and 12 students at the earliest. It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring news on updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News.
Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfinance deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies. Uripoktorang Mamlekay, Imphal.
Contact the view Smart Industries, Dampel Supermarket.
Welcome back. You're watching Saturday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. India's COVID-19 case load went past 59 lakh with 85,362 people testing positive in a day, while over 48 lakh people have recovered from the disease, pushing the national recovery rate to 82.14%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has climbed to 93,379 and active COVID-19 cases are above 9,60,000 in the last 24 hours. Maharashtra is still on top with over 2,73,000 active cases of COVID-19. Indian Council of Medical Research said more than 13,41,000 tests have been conducted in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 3 crore 28 lakh people. Above 9,94,000 people have died and recoveries are above 2 crore 42 lakh. USA is on the top with more than 25 lakh 56,000 active cases, followed by India and Brazil. Now updates on coronavirus cases in Northeast region. Among the Northeast states, novel coronavirus has affected Assam the most. The state's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have crossed 1,67,000, of which 30,034 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh COVID-19 tally had reached 8,671 and active cases are above 2,427. While Nagaland's tally has reached 5,768, of which active cases are 1,083. Tripura's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 24,130, of which 6,043 are active cases. There are 546 active cases of COVID-19 in Mizoram, 679 in Sikkim, and 1,772 in Meghalaya. Stringent preventive measures are in place at the Indo-Myanmar border town of More in the wake of surging COVID-19 positive cases. Members of More Ward No. 6 Tali Line Youth Development Association urged people to wear face masks and also warned of issuing fines to violators. Indian National Congress More bloc members also urged the people in the town to wear face masks and maintain social distancing. The Directorate of Health Services Manipur held one-day awareness program, a training program on COVID-19 for CSOs today. CSOs and student bodies of Manipur attended the program held at Medical Board Room DHS in Lamphel. NCUI Cooperative Education Field Project Thoubal has felicitated the participants of the 24th Diploma in Cooperative Education and Development. Altogether, 5 individuals, including 1 woman from Manipur, took part in the program held at NCCE in New Delhi from October 3rd till December 20th last year. Speaking at the felicitation event held at Cooperative Societies office in Lamphel today, Cooperative Societies Registrar KSH Robert IAS highlighted the importance of cooperative sector in boosting economy, job creation and enhancing social status. Chairperson of NCUI Project Coordination Committee Manipur, Jean Potsangbam, and Deputy Registrar of Cooperative Society Manipur, Bulletin, also attended the event. Gangte Students Organization GSO General Headquarter and Gangte Literature Society jointly organized Felicitation Cum Gangte Literary Mead Award Distribution 2020 today. The event was held at Luihoi Muljang village in Churachandpur district. More than 30 students who passed HSLC exam 2020 with flying colors and 3 students in class 12 were felicitated on the occasion. Social worker T. Haukip, eminent educationist and scientist Dr. H. Mate, member of Standing Committee GSO General Headquarter Th. Neka Gangte, Deputy Director Nursing Lamphel Impal West, Laibik Moy Gangte, Chief of Luihoi Muljang Village Hangwei Kam Gangte, students, teachers and parents attended the event. Cultural dance and other entertaining items by Gangte Artists Association enthralled the gathering. CPIM observed the 69th death anniversary of Lamyanba Hijam Irawat today. Floral tributes were paid to his portrait at the event. Year-long 70th death anniversary observance of Lamyanba Hijam Irawat also kicked off at the event held at CPIM office. Irai Park, Chakwat Hanba Inat Lob Ichal Kanglei Park along with Young Defence Club Terapishak observed the 69th death anniversary of Lamyanba Hijam Irawat today. The event was held at Young Defence Club ground in Hyanglam Terapishak in Kakching district. Kakching Jilla Adaksha PH Jitain, ex-Pradhan of Hyanglam Gram Panchayat E. Rajan, social worker E. Ratan Kumar, Yomnam Samuremba and many eminent persons took part in the event. Attendees paid floral tributes to the portrait of Lamyanba Irawat and also sang songs dedicated to the great leader. Students under the jurisdiction of a Young Defence Club Terapishak who have passed the Class 10 and 12 examination 2020 conducted by BOSM, COSM and CBSE were felicitated on the occasion. Irawat Celebration Committee has declared to confer Krishnam Kulachandra Traditional Theatre Award for this year to Furai Lakpam Gunachandra and Rajkumari Bhuvansana Memorial Award to Chanam Samadevi. Award ceremony will be held on September 30th, the Irawat Day at Ivo Yaima Shumanglila Shangle. Now the sports news. Winners of All India Football Federation AIFF Award 2019-20 have been declared. Best male player title goes to goalkeeper Gurpreet Singh from Punjab, while Sanju Yadav from Haryana clinches Best Female Player title. Anirudh Thapa from Dehradun gets Emerging Male Player title, while Emerging Female Player title goes to N. Ratan Bala from Manipur. West Bengal begs winner of the Best Grassroots Development Program Award based on e-license courses and baby leg. Best referee title goes to L. Ajit Kumar Meete from Manipur, and Tamil Nadu's P. Bhaira Muthu begs Best Assistant Referee title. Eight players were transferred yesterday as a part of inter-club transfer for 2020-21 under Imphal East District Football Association. 4 players each from the district were transferred to Neroka FC Sangakfam and KSDC Komidok. As for Imphal West District Football Association, 2 players of YAC Yashkul were transferred to SCK Kodompokpi. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur's confirmed COVID-19 cases crossed 10,000 mark with 260 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 64. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee asked if Oinam Lukhoi and Okram Henry were the most qualified candidates for state cabinet ministers. Hangweban MLA Kumukchum Joy Kishan appeals to cancel by-election in Manipur and focus on saving lives from coronavirus infection. And India's confirmed COVID-19 cases crossed 59 lakh with over 85,000 new cases in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands above 82%. That's all we have for today. Thanks for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news updates, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter,